Alright, hello everyone, this is G-Star321 here again. We're playing more Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD on the Xbox 360. This is part 4 of Claire's playthrough, and this is going to be a short video. It only goes for about 25 minutes. Reason being is because this is actually the conclusion of the prison / Rockfort Island area. Alright, after this video is finished, we make our way to the Antarctica base with Claire. Alright, so this video basically consists of two main boss fights, okay, and that's going to be against the Tyrant, which I spoke about briefly in previous videos. Alright, tough enemy, cool boss fights. Alright, so that's all this is going to be. Very short video, quite a few cutscenes. Alright, not much gameplay happening, just basically running to the airport, getting on the plane, getting out of here. Alright, so very simple.
Claire! Those must be the remaining survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, so we're just following Steve. Alright, he's going to the airport with us as well. We escape with him. I've got the two final proofs in my inventory, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that to the
we gotta get to that airport.
Airport, putting them in, and basically that's just going to allow us to get on the plane, get the hell out of here. Okay. Don't worry too much about these alarm sounds going off. You know, you're not under any kind of time pressure to get to the airport. If you've forgotten, for example, some lock-picked areas, you know, if you want to go back and, you know, get some ammo from the locked cabinets or locked drawers or whatever, go ahead and do that. You're not under any time pressure here, okay? Don't worry about this alarm going off. It's just to freak you out. So, like I mentioned before, you know, this video is just going to be comprising of the two fights against the Tyrant, the boss. Alright? The first time we fight him, very, very simple. Alright? Basically, I'm just going to be using the grenade launcher against him. Acid rounds tend to go well here. I just ran straight into that zombie. That was just ridiculous. 2 acid rounds with the grenade launcher will stagger him to the ground. Alright? He'll get on his knees. And what I do when he's on his knees is I just follow up with some actual grenade launcher rounds, the grey rounds, okay, which are very damaging, but you have to get in close to use them, okay, because the range is not good at all. But they are very damaging, so that's why I'm going to be using them. Alright, so here we go. I've just put the proofs in, and we're going to get on the plane now. Alright, with Steve. And there's that lever which we need to pick up. Okay, there's actually a chest in here as well, so you can, and for good reason, you know, and you'll see why in a minute.
No! We can't take off unless we raise the bridge!
Leave that to me. You stay here and make the preparations for takeoff.
Yep, so all we do is pick up this lever here, okay? We go back up, if you remember, a couple of videos ago, you know, we came to this area, the airport, and we actually didn't have this lever part to raise the bridge, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. Alright. Now when you raise the bridge, don't immediately turn around and run back, okay? When the bridge is raised, run across it, go into the room there, alright, because, well, you actually need to do this anyway, but there, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, there's actually a first aid spray in that room, okay, which is imperative. First aid sprays, I can't get enough of those things, alright, especially for this second Tyrant boss fight that's coming up, alright. I'm going to be using quite a few healing items against him. I'm going to guess around 3, possibly 4, depending on how I go, alright. You are going to get hit on the second Tyrant boss fight, alright, the one that takes place on the plane. It is impossible not to get hit, alright, and I'm going to show you why when we get up to that, alright. So here we go, we just go through this door, put the lever in, the bridge will raise and we'll just go across it. Okay, here we go. Use that. Yep. And you're probably wondering how we're going to get back down there, you know, with the bridge being raised and all. Well, you'll see, okay? Basically, there's a key in this room as well as the first aid spray. And that key actually opens that shutter door, if you remember. Alright. Use the lockpick here. There's the first aid spray. Grab that. Very good. Alright. Bridge's oil pressure. We come back here with Chris Redfield on his campaign, and that's actually a puzzle that are those oil pressure valve things there, okay? We actually have to balance out the oil or some shit, you know, stabilize the bridge, whatever, with Chris Redfield. But we don't need to worry about that now. We just we grab the key, we grab the first aid spray, we run straight back, okay? Go back down. And I can't remember what the shutter doors was called. I think it was T402 or something, some shit like that. Okay, but it's just right here. All right, that shutter there, just to the left, and we just put the key in that door. Let me just see what it's called. K402. Sorry, not T402. All right, and this basically just takes us to a lift, and the lift that we get into here actually takes us to the military training facility. That big lift there, if you remember, we run around that area and there's that big worm. That's actually the area that it takes us out to. Some grenade rounds there, that's very good. Handgun bullets, there's actually a herb around here somewhere as well. Slide that in the grenade launcher there. You can save it, there's a chest here if you want. I'm not going to do it yet. Herb here. Okay, I think that's all that's here in this area from memory. Like I said, you can go ahead and save it if you want. I'm not going to do that because there's actually going to be a save when we get back onto the plane with Steve. There's actually going to be a save typewriter there, okay, and your chest is there as well, which you saw just before. So, you know, when we get back on the plane, I'm just going to save it there. And for good reason too, okay? I do tend to die sometimes on that Tyrant boss fight because it's just bullshit, okay? And, you know, if you don't save it, then you're gonna have to start back from the last save, you know, my save, which was back in the palace, you know, run around, do all this shit again, raise the bridge, you know, do this, blah blah blah. So I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna save it when I get back on the plane. Alright, so it's just a little puzzle there, you know, I just pushed some boxes out the way. That's it, we can get in the lift.
Until detonation.
And you're actually under time pressure now, okay, but it's not really pressure. 5 minutes is plenty of time, alright, trust me. And we'll get a cutscene here in a minute.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
Alright, so that was actually the Tyrant there. We are gonna, as soon as we get out of this lift, you know, like I said, it's gonna take us to the military training facility, that outside area with the big worm. Alright, there's that lift if you remember. Run straight around into this door. 4 minutes 20 seconds. You know, like I said, there is plenty of time, unless you have no grenade launcher rounds or explosive arrow tips. Alright, then you're fucked, because here we go. We've got the Tyrant fight coming up right now, okay? If you've just got handgun bullets, you're fucked, okay? So, I'll show you how to take this guy down, alright? He's very, very easy, this first fight against him. Just equip the grenade launcher, preferably acid rounds, alright? 2 shots like that and he'll kneel to the ground. I run up nice and close, switch to grenade launcher ammo, and fire a couple of those shots. I don't know if I got him close enough there. Alright, I'm just going to run back. Switch out to the acid rounds again. Again. 2 more shots, you'll kneel to the ground. 1, 2, run in close and switch to the grenade launcher rounds, alright? And he should go down now. Couple shots. 1 more maybe. Yep, there we go, that's it, alright? So the grenade launcher rounds are very, very strong, okay? However, they don't have long range, which is the only downside to them. That's why I, fire off the acid rounds first to stagger him, get him to kneel to the ground, which basically incapacitates him for a little while. And you can just get in nice and close there and switch up to the grenade launcher rounds. Take care of him like that. First couple of times on my previous playthrough of this, on the Xbox version, I actually just used acid rounds, and he takes all of them, and then I think I had to switch out to the fire rounds or something like that to finish him off, alright? So it's gonna save you a heap of ammo if you just do what I just did then, alright? Couple of acid rounds, 2 acid rounds, incapacitate him, follow up with the grenade launcher rounds, alright? Otherwise you're going to go through your whole acid round clip, then you'll have to switch out to fire rounds or some shit, okay? So we're just making our way back. We've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds or so left, alright? Very, very easy, there's no... Once you get on the plane, the time stops counting down, alright? So you can freely, have a look in your stash for as long as you want, assess what items you want to take, with you to take care of the second tyrant. I don't know if it's actually another tyrant or the same tyrant, okay? I'd say it's another one because, as you play through this game, you do encounter a lot of these test tube areas, if you notice the one that he came out of in the previous cutscene. So there's probably multiple heaps and heaps of these guys, so. Alright, we're back at the lift. We'll just push it straight back on the plane. And, if you're playing this the first time, you think, yep, sweet, I'm getting out of here now. Because, we get a little cutscene here with Steve and Claire.
What took you so long? I was starting to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go!
Right, we're out of here. Time to say goodbye to this death trap. We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over!
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother. I know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, Steve.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it!
This game is not over yet. Now you will see what real terror is all about.
room hatch is open.
I'll go back and check it out.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
Alright, so as you can see, you know, there's an ink ribbon here. There is a save typewriter. If you want to save your game, I would strongly recommend that you save the game here, okay? Because, look, if this is your first time playing, you are going to die against this tyrant fight, alright? Just put the ink ribbons back in there. Alright, I've got three first aid sprays there. Put away the grenade launcher rounds. I'm not going to be using it for this fight. I don't think you actually have to damage this tyrant at all, okay? So you don't need to shoot him. You don't need to shoot grenade launcher rounds, explosive tip bows at him. However, do take a lot of first aid sprays and herbs, okay? Preferably around 3 to 4. You are going to need them, alright? Trust me. So you should have been conserving them previously, because this is where they're all going to be used, alright? It's unavoidable. You are going to get hit. There's no getting around it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and save the game here, because, you know, if I die on this fight, if I didn't save, it would take me back to the palace save, which would piss me off, because I've just spent about 15-20 minutes doing all this shit, okay? So here we go. Run straight into here. Now, there's actually going to be a catapult here. I'm not sure how many times. Basically, this is how you defeat him, alright? You need to launch the catapult approximately 5 to 6 times. When it hits him the 6th time, he will die, alright? So this is why you don't even need to hit him with grenade launcher rounds and other ammo like handgun or explosive tip bows, alright? So here we go. He's on the plane with us now. As you can see, there is not much room to maneuver, alright? It is very confined. You will get hit by him, alright? You just have to accept that. So, catapult is ready. Turn around to this computer, launch it, alright? Bang. That's the first one. You need to do this 5 to 6 times. There's a cooldown period, alright? So I can't launch it again immediately. You have to wait about 30 seconds, I'd say, 35 seconds before it prepares itself again. And while it's preparing itself, this is all you do, okay? You just run around, but like I said, you will get hit, alright? As you can see there, I just got hit. I'm on danger now, so I need to heal. As you can see, yep, you will get hit, but try not to get hit by that attack that he just did then, alright? That is very damaging, and sometimes you can sort of sneak past him, alright? However, it's pretty hard. So there's the second catapult, alright, should be about 3 or 4 more. Just shoot him a couple of times. Look, to be honest, I'm not sure if shooting him actually does anything, alright? I think it does, because the first playthrough, when I went through this the first time on the Xbox, he took about 5 of these catapults to take down. However, he's going to take about 6 for this one, okay? And I think it's because I wasn't shooting him enough. So as you can see, I'm sort of just running around in circles here. Catapult's ready, beautiful. There we go. So he walks very slow, and while he is, I sort of just hang in the far corner type thing, alright, and then just immediately run across and run past him, alright. Try not to get hit when you're standing there, alright, the back of the cockpit, because if he hits you there, you will... Oh, I got hit by that just then, that was not good. Run back around. Yeah, do not stand here and get hit by him, okay, because if you do, he will knock you out of the plane, and that is the end, okay. You will die, you will fall out, and you're fucked, alright. So there's the 4th launch there, okay. Take about 2 more. Not shooting him enough times, alright. Use that first aid spray. I've only got 1 more mixed herb left. So like I said, that's why it's imperative that you do carry healing items for this part, okay. Ooh, just staking him a bit there, okay. You'll notice that he's about to die when you see blood sort of spurting out of him, like you can see there. He's just left a trail of blood where he's been walking, alright? When you see the trail of blood, it means he's about to get fucked up, alright? And he'll tend not to see that attack that he just did then? When he's about to die, he will not do that attack to you, alright? So this is the 5th launch here. Alright, one more and that is going to conclude it, alright? So he's been fucked up completely now, he's bleeding a lot, he's walking slow, he will not attack me as much, alright? As you can see, when I run past him again, normally I'd get hit, see? He does not attack me, alright? So he's fucked, he's got nothing left. Basically one more catapult and that is it, alright? So there's that long trail of blood he's just left there. Alright, come on. Yep, there we go. And this is it, alright? So, you know, like I said, I'm not sure if actually shooting him with grenade launcher rounds or explosive bow tip arrows will reduce the amount of times you have to launch the catapult, okay? But I think that on average it's going to take about 5 to 6 catapult launches to take him down, alright? So there's nothing in here, I don't think. We just head straight back into the plane with Steve.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on. What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own. It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Alfred! You cross-dressing freak!
Hey, where are we?
Huh?
Latitude 82.17 degrees. That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic!
What? Hey! Those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us!
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
Alright, so we're allowed to save the first half of the end data here, alright? This is actually going to commence the start of the Antarctic base with Claire, alright? So, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next video with Claire for the commencement of the Antarctic base. Thank you.